Welcome to Shares Spotlight. My name is Mike Boydell. I'm the Managing Director for Shares Magazine. I'd like to welcome Keith Coughlan. He is the Managing Director of European Metals. Keith, perhaps you give us an overview of European Metals and the Cinovec project.
By all means, thank you. So we have this project in the Czech Republic, Cinovec. It's an old historic tin mine that operated for hundreds of years, but there's some significant lithium mineralisation there as well. In fact, it is the largest lithium resource in Europe and one of the 3 or 4 largest hard rock lithium resources in the world. That's very significant currently, obviously, given the focus on the lithium industry, mainly driven by the battery industry with electric vehicles and the battery storage industry. So it's a globally significant lithium and tin deposit that we are developing in the Czech Republic.
But obviously the overview at the moment is you're trying to go for the lithium deposit, and tin will be a byproduct of the mining.
Absolutely, and that's really just driven by the current economics. The tin price has been down and fairly steadily down for some time. The lithium price has been very strong, and the global forecasts for lithium are very good for some time out. So what that means is that we will be focusing on the lithium mineralisation first and foremost. Tin and in fact tungsten and also potash are a byproduct of the process. And it's important to have those byproducts because that has the net effect of lowering our cost of production.
What is your cost of production when you include those minerals?
Well, the work that we've done so far, and I stress this is just at a scoping study level, so there's some work to be done. But from the work we've done so far, we believe we can produce battery-grade lithium carbonate for sub $1,000 a tonne. If we are able to do that by the time we get to commercial stage, that will make us one of the lowest, if not the lowest, cost producer of lithium carbonate in the world.
And clearly, obviously, it's mining in the Czech Republic, so you're quite close to Europe and the demand for lithium, so transport costs will be lower, getting them to market will be quite quick and cheap.
That's right. The project is virtually on the German border, and that puts us very close to potential end users. As I say, lithium is mainly used these days in the battery industry, and the end users are automobile manufacturers, power storage people. So both of those industries are represented very strongly in this area, particularly in Germany, and all European automotive manufacturers have come out with electric vehicle strategies for the future over the past 12 or so months.
So the demand can only grow for lithium, really, in the way the world looks in terms of
That's certainly the indication from pretty much every piece of research that you read these days with regards to lithium.
The timing sounds pretty good.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. And clearly that's important if we can get the timing right.
And looking at timing, obviously you're into the project. Could you perhaps give an explanation of where you see 2016 going in terms of the project and announcements maybe?
Okay, well the main aim for 2016 is to complete our PFS, our pre-feasibility study, towards the end of the year. So the inputs into that study will be some further drilling, and with that drilling we'll be looking to convert a significant portion of what is currently an inferred JORC resource into the indicated category, and thereby raising the confidence of the project. We're also doing trade-off studies with regards to the lithium extraction process route that we will use. And I stress lithium carbonate has been produced from this ore historically, so we know it can be done. It's just a matter of picking the most effective route for us. We are also doing work on trade-off studies with regards to things like plant location, the actual mining method, what part of the ore body we'll access first, and importantly environmental studies as well. So we're about to appoint our environmental consultant in country to begin that process, and logically from that will flow the application for our mining permit.
And permits obviously should be hopefully fairly quick because it's an area that's already been mined, it's got history for mining.
Well, it's got a very long history. The tin was first mined at Cinovec mine over 600 years ago. So yes, it is a historical mining area. The permitting process, as we've experienced it so far, has been relatively quick. There's been no barriers to that. It's simply a matter of ticking the boxes and going through the process.
And you listed in Australia, that's the main listing, or has been the main listing. You listed on AIM market in December. Perhaps you can just give us an understanding why you chose AIM market and what are the benefits for European Metals and also for shareholders.
Certainly. Well, when we first purchased the project, which was a little over 2 years ago, even at that stage, I considered that at some stage it would be prudent for us to be listed on the AIM market, purely from the point of view of where the asset is. You know, it is in the middle of Europe. It's a long way from Australia. And from an investor's perspective, it allows people in this part of the world, in this time zone, to effectively invest in the company, watch their investments real time, if you like. So we accelerated the AIM listing plans about the middle of last year, and the catalyst for that was some London-based investors, significant London-based investors coming onto our share registry. So that suggested to us that now was about the time to go through with the AIM dual listing.
So hopefully it benefits both the company and the longer term.
Well, I believe so, yes, and that's certainly the intention.
Keith, thank you very much indeed. If you'd like to find more information about European Metals, do go to the website or go to Shares Magazine, and the EPIC code is EMH.